showdown hits a different chord each year when it comes around. Filled with tradition and pageantry, it's a game unlike any other, and one in which the nation's finest will battle and fight for the honor and privilege to sing second. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium, home of the Ravens in Baltimore, Maryland. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Black Knights will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Navy's offense will have the football first. The Army-Navy game is always full of twists. Last year, just a week after the Black Knights of the Hudson had won the American Conference Championship, a resurgent Navy squad with emphasis took the victory in America's game.
Yeah, Navy put up points early and often and made Army throw the football. And Jesse, we know how that goes. This is not a throw team like that. Neither one of these teams want to throw the ball consistently. Army with 3 picks a year ago because they got put in that situation. I bet they're going to be focusing on that today.
Yeah, there are some games where Army throws the ball just 3 times a game. 3 interceptions, that was the difference. You know what you're going to see in this one. It's triple option Navy, triple option Army, and which defense does a better job playing assignment football and shutting that down.
Back to throw, it's Horvath. Under fire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Cadets offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's short. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Throwing a move. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And he's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Running back searching for a hole. They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Midshipmen could get really aggressive aggressive here on second and short. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Navy will have to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The Black Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's short. Turning it on. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's short. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Black Knights have this offense rolling. Looking to throw again. Gets away. The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Reed. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. It's third and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And Navy will go back on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Howard. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the play fake. Pass rush, going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
The Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Midshipmen could get really aggressive here on second and short. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give on the inside. Can't get him to the ground. The Midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. They'll try to sneak it. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop, but not before he picks up the first down for Navy.
Fourth and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on fourth and short.
They're down to the 20, first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes a man miss. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. To the air, it's Horvat. Takes a hit as he fires. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. The hole to Will Neo at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll run it from the gun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at second and 8. Gonna run it. It's Reed. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Rides the back on the option to give. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Black Knights! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And man, is that perfect time. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees this guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Horvat. A little release to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Navy now facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The Midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes one man miss. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. On the move, it's Reed. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for a man. It's Horvat. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the lone running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Kept it loose past the marker. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's gone. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The give from the gun. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a crease, it's Reed. Fighting off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're going to ride this running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. One man in the backfield and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Army! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught near the sticks. It's Hutchinson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Horvat. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Handoff to the lone back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. It is the great equalizer, a way for the Midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football 1st, 2nd, 3rd, then their 4th option might be to pass the football.
Might as well give it to him again. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Horvat. And that one's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Got a man, it's Smith. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a 1st down.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Hutchinson. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Gives it on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. The lone back's got it. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Finds his man. It's Hutchison. Guys, they call this America's game because no matter who you root for, you're captivated by this.
Well, and this is just one of those games I think always just stands out just because of the way it looks, right? It's all the uniforms in the stands. It's the pageantry. It's the history of this game. It's the style of football these two teams play as well. It just means so much to these players.
It's so cool, and it's saved for after the Heisman Trophy, after the championship games, when they get the spotlight on them, a well-deserved spotlight for what they do for everyone out there across this country.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they miss the opportunity to draw closer, still down by 5.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Hold it, finds his man on the left. Across the 45. There he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They go to the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Navy offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field. The last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And he's almost bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Navy will go back on the attack. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. This rivalry started in 1890 when Dennis Mikey, for whom the stadium at West Point is named, talked Navy into playing a game, and the Mids blew them out.
And since that first blowout, obviously, this has been an unbelievable rivalry. So many things about it, honoring the fallen, the march on, the battle of the bands. So many of these things have gone back and forth. But, Jesse, the football is phenomenal. Old school offenses that will hit you right in the mouth.
Breaks into the open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
How nice is it in an offense, when you can generate explosive plays by running the football, you got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pulls it in. It's Kent. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Horvat. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Right down the boulevard. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. It's a draw. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Makes his man miss. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. That's caught. It's short. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The quick out. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. On the move at the 30. Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And the Black Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to bull his way in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Horvat. Looking left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is in the air. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. First play of the drive wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Fortner. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. It's complete to the right. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the quick one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. The play action fake. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Horvat. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 4th down, going to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we're 2 quarters from finding out who's going to sing second, and already Army and Navy have hit some high notes. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense, and what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Army and Navy plays out.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Reed. Gets it past the marker. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Finds a little space. Crosses the 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
And the Black Knights just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release by the QB. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Black Knights will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Horvath. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hutchinson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming at him.
Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground. The Midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. The run to the left. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
There is no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fortner. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's short. Turning it on. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. It's a new chapter at quarterback for Army after Bryson Daly's historic season led the nation with 32 touchdowns on the ground. Army had 12 wins, a school record. With Daly now a commissioned officer in the Army. Time for next man up, Jesse.
Yeah, and you're going to have to be able to run the football. You're going to have to be able to make great decisions, though, in the option game, which I think is something a lot of times we take for granted. It's not just making good decisions throwing it, but understanding when to dive, when to keep it, when to pitch. That's what makes this Army offense run so smoothly.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Looking to pass, it's Horvat. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks and 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be third and long. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. To the ground, he's got it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And he's cracked the 150-yard barrier and maybe having a Joe Bellino-like day, the former Midshipmen Heisman Trophy winner.
Unbelievable, just piling up numbers. And here's the thing, you're going to get so many opportunities. You're going to get that ball handed to you. You're going to run the football at Navy as much as anybody in the country.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. To throw, it's Horvat. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Black Knights are in the red zone. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Army! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Navy offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Horvat. Makes the grab on the left.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Navy will have to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Kick is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Navy will go back on the attack. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Despite coming up short on the previous 2 4th-down attempts, this offense will try it here again. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Shakes off the defender. At midfield, he's got room. Turning it on. The 20. The tag. Touchdown, Midshipmen. He would not be denied.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That 4th-down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Howard. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Looking for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. To the ground with the back. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Back to pass, it's Horvath. fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Navy will have to punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Takes the handoff. It's Reed. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They are able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Black Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
It's a draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Gets away from one, finds room. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tries to do it himself on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? He'll keep it himself. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Running back searching for a hole. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be there? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
And the Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Pulls it in. It's short. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Navy offense. Back to throw, it's Horvat. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Kent. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires it incomplete. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to the...
Into the secondary on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense working from the pistol. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Navy will go back on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. To the air, it's Horvat. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Navy will have to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Reed. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got it looking for a 1st. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Black Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Navy offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Power football with the run. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Horvat. Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in time.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Runs through a tackle. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Heaves it deep. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hutchinson.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleep the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. There's the pressure. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go. Makes the grab past the marker. It's a fumble on the play. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Keeps the play going. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Reed. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. To the air, it's Horvat. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. They'll immediately call timeout. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with the huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice move. Create some space. Touchdown, Navy! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Perhaps you're not aware, the Army actually has more votes than the Navy, and today they also had more points. And as a result, they will celebrate a win in this rivalry game with the traditional Sing Second. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.